MLR moving forward with the United States Rugby Players Association in a voluntary recognition agreement. This one is massive, in my opinion, absolutely massive to go about this. So what does it mean? So if you guys don't know, obviously this 2024 rugby season for MLR is coming up soon. February preseason is kicking in. And of course, there has been a lot of talk about the players union and the need for unionization to be able to protect those players. This comes off of the back of the Gill squad, Giltinis, Gilgronis, folding 2 years ago. And then, of course, this past summer, this winter and summer, where Toronto and New York both folded unceremoniously, leaving a lot of players on the hook, a lot of money still owed, and people in a lot of confusion. So there had been a lot of talks about this USA Rugby Players Association happening. We've talked about it in past episodes. But it looks like there is an agreement that's come together where MLR will recognize the USRPA as a representative body of the MLR players. Massive, scary, but massive. You know, obviously this is not the solution to all the problems, but they are looking to be able to see if this is an advancement to what they can do. Shout out to my guy Charlie Velasquez of Rugby in Florida saying I did an episode of TFRO about MICR with Shane Young, the Florida guys, by the way. Absolutely go check out his website. One of the leading followers and informants and historians of Florida rugby over more than the last 10 years, man. They've been from the beginning. Definitely check out his stuff. Coming with the Florida with MLR, one of the biggest concerns that have come out with the players union has been to worry about what it is going to be for payments and being able to get fair wages. This is a very controversial situation, but obviously it goes in a lot of different directions, and to some extent has been part of the issue where some teams have folded, but it's also one of the things that need to be had. With this ratification, if you may, of representation of the players, the conversations of fair pay are going to come up. And of course, the revenue base and the stream and the profitability of MLR, are they going to be able to handle it? That can scare investors, that can scare owners, and obviously it's something that needs to be on the negotiating table. But of course, as they've said in the past, I think player union board chair Nick Savetta has said in the past, this isn't just about money, but this is about making sure that players are treated fairly and are given what they deserve for the services that they provide. So we'll still learn more about what's going to happen with this story as time progresses. But of course, we want to take the wind where the winds are. I'm glad that MLR CEO Nick Benson and, of course, Nick Savetta and the rest of the Rugby Players Union have at least come to a position where they are now able to come to the table together and kind of find out a solution for this, because ultimately we don't win unless we're all working together. Ain't no enemies that are going to be really made out of rugby if you want to be able to grow the way it needs to grow. So big shout out to them on that. Like I said, I can't